never quite felt like you were going to get there in that last quarter.
It was a roller coaster ride of a game. Probably in the end, it would have been unlucky for us if we hadn't got there because we had so many opportunities. It was we had some great ones that we butchered and sort of they looked like it was going to be a goal, and then the handball would go long or someone would fall over. But the good thing is we found a way. Sometimes after you have those big wins like we did last week, you can get performances like that. And, we started well, but we kicked 3 goals 7. And then they obviously had a massive second quarter where they just dominated us at contested possession and used the ball really efficiently. So that was a disappointing quarter. But, outside of that, the rest of the game was at an acceptable standard for us outside of our kicking for goal.
You must have been thrilled with your midfielders' response in the second half. They were sort of outplayed in the first half and then really helped bring you back into it.
Yes, to be honest, I put Huey, Lockie's and Dunk's stats up on the board at half-time and the opposition's and said, boys, we need a lift. And to their credit, they gave us a massive lift in the second half. So that just goes to show you what great character they have. And, they've been up and firing for 3 weeks in a row now and probably had a little bit of a downer tonight, but the good thing is they found a way in that second half and ended up being our best players.
What's the catalyst for you to pull that lever? I imagine it's not something you do all the time to highlight players. And
I very rarely do it, to be honest. But tonight I thought it was necessary because what I do know about those blokes is they do respond when you do that to them, particularly when you don't use it as a method every single time things aren't working out. But I thought it was appropriate and they responded, so it just shows their character.
So Hugh, there's been a lot of questions over Hugh's goal kicking, probably rightfully over a lot of years. What did you think when he had the shot late tonight?
Well, set shot kicking is not his forte. He's good on the snaps and things. And it has been a challenge for him, but I just thought, again, great leadership. He would have got a lot of confidence from that. You couldn't wipe the smile off his face after the game because he probably has missed some of those shots over the years, but tonight when it counted, he put it through the middle, so good on him.
So much attention gets paid to Lockie, but you really look like a different team when Hugh's up and going, which he was in that second half.
Who's that, Hugh?
Hugh.
Yeah, he's such a good ball user and creative, and his vision is exceptional. So, he sees things that some other players don't see. So, he's a very important player for us, and, Will Ashcroft, tonight with his comeback game, he's another player that's got that capacity as well. It probably didn't work as well for him tonight as it will do down the track because it was his first game back, but he has that capacity as well.
You must have been pleased at a few of the young boys again tonight in the fourth quarter. Kai with an important goal and Bruce Reville had some nice moments, like your young guys were able to sort of handle the occasion.
Yep, I thought that was a definite positive. They've been good for us for a few weeks. Logan probably had a bit of a quieter night tonight, but he looked a little bit tired to me, so that sometimes happens with your younger players. But yeah, Bruce really stepped up in the last quarter. I thought Fletch made a little bit of a difference when he came onto the ground. So yeah, a positive thing for our young boys to play in that game. I mean, it's a high pressure shot that Kyle Oman took in the pocket and had the confidence to use his left foot. Tip my hat to him for that one.
You're not always in the position where you have to make comebacks. Like, what is it? Did you learn anything about your team tonight? Like having to sort of claw and not really get it. You didn't hit the lead until the last minute.
I thought we showed ticker all the way through the second half. We just weren't able to complete our work, but that didn't dishearten the team, and that was the thing we talked about at three-quarter time. Well, boys, we haven't won a game this year when we've been behind at three-quarter time. It's about time we found a way, because that's an important part of being a good team, that you can win from, not only win from the front, but also be able to win when you're behind and perhaps struggling a little bit. So, that will take a lot of confidence from that. I mean, it wasn't a pretty performance. It wasn't one that had a lot of highlights, but it was just a real grind away sort of win and a really important win in our season. At the end of the day, you can win by 80 points and you can win by whatever we won by tonight, 5 points. It's still worth 4 points at the end of the day. So and good after losing a game in round one by a point and having the draw in Adelaide to get over the line in a close one.
What did you make of Will's performance tonight?
Yeah, I was happy with him. I didn't expect much more than that, and I think looking at his games, there were those moments where you just went, yeah, this guy's a really good player. I thought he did a good job after having not played for 11 or 12 months to come in and play in a high pressure game like that and make a solid contribution.
Just Jack Payne, is he just a week or?
I think so. Yeah, that's the expectation at the moment. He was pretty close to playing. 6-day turnaround, probably a little bit costly. He was still a little bit uncomfortable later in the week, so we just thought we'd give him a spell and hopefully he's back for the next game.
What do you think of Big O going up against Gawn? Is that something he kind of sets himself for when he's going up against like the Premier Ruckman?
Oh, I think everybody sets themselves up to go hard against Max Gawn. I mean, he is probably one of my favourite ever players. I reckon Max Gawn, if I'm allowed to have a favourite player from another club. But he's been a superb ruckman for a long time, high quality, and I thought Max probably got the edge tonight, but it wasn't by a lot. O competed really hard, got a few hits to advantage for us, and he'll take a bit of confidence out of that. On top of his really good game last week against Port Adelaide.
Thanks.
Thanks, boys. Thank you.